connection between horse and rider is really fundamental. A saddle is a key piece of equipment. It determines the level of connection between the horse and rider, which is crucial for getting the best out of the horse. So when we look to other sports like cycling, skiing, golf, they've embraced technology and we've seen huge performance gains because of that. Equestrian, great traditional sport, but it hasn't maximised the potential. I'm passionate about horses and doing right by the horse and the rider. Saddles have not been developed and availed of the technologies that are out there today, and it's time that somebody took the saddle on and brought it into the 21st century. So when we started the design process, we knew we had to go back to first principles and really re-evaluate what the saddle does for both the horse and rider. A great saddle provides comfort for the horse by distributing the rider's weight evenly across the horse's back, but at the same time flexibility to allow freedom of its paces. For the rider, the saddle provides balance and comfort so that the rider can move between positions without destabilising the horse. In traditional saddles, there's a single structure called a tree, and this has to marry between two different organic shapes, which sets challenges. In the Bua Saddle, what we've done is figured out a way to separate that one plane into two. And doing this, it allows us to create the perfect fit for both the horse and rider. When we'd worked out on paper what we wanted to build, then we had to go and find out how to build it.
The unique design of the Bua Saddle was a real challenge here for the engineering team. We knew we had to find a lightweight material that was both strong and flexible, that could offer the rider both comfort and performance. So in the end there was only really one material that we could select, and that was the high performance thermoplastic composite material.
Composites are most notably used in aerospace industries, car industries and high performance sportswear.
We knew we couldn't just build a great saddle, we had to build a saddle that would last. And to do that we came up with an extremely rigorous test program. Dynamic testing is where we load the saddle just as if the rider was on the saddle. We've done over 2 million cycles now of this, and the saddle is still in perfect condition. The team are really proud of the work we've done to develop this saddle. It's a really unique piece of engineering.
If you think about adjustable suspension in a sports car, the Bua Saddle is just like that. So with the cantilevered tree, you tighten that suspension up and it's perfect for maximising performance. When you're looking to go for those long treks, hunts or leisure rides and comfort is of key importance, then you could soften the suspension, which makes for the most comfortable ride. The modular system is a unique feature of the Bua Saddle. It allows for all the soft components from the seat pad to the two saddle flaps to the panels to be interchanged, to customise them specifically to the rider's requirements or the requirements of the horse. The modular tree also affords interchangeable saddle flaps when, for example, an event competition where you need two saddles into one day, now you just change from a dressage flap to a jump flap.
The horse will react to being comfortable or being uncomfortable, so that shows in performance then. So if it's comfortable with its saddle and its tack, it'll obviously perform better. There's a lot of room at the withers down to the spine, like gives a lot more room than most other saddles. So there's no contact there, which I think is great freedom for the horse like to move. I haven't had a horse that it doesn't fit.
You have to be with the horse, with the movement of the horse. The better way they sit on the horse, the better position they have, the more comfortable it is for both horse and rider. It's suitable to nearly every horse in the way it's manufactured. You're not directly on the horse's back. They can perform better and they can bascule better over the fence. It's different than other saddles in that the look of it, number one, is definitely different. That's my first impression was a bit, but when you're on the saddle, it's about the purpose that it serves and that it's comfortable for the horse and for the rider. The big thing for me is the weight of it, which I think is very important, so there's less weight on the horse's back. I think the fact that it's adjustable is a very good idea. It's not something you can do with any other saddle. The saddle has been the same, there has been no change in it. So I think there is room for change in the sport. Why can't we have a new model of a saddle come out as long as it serves the purpose that it should serve, and that is that it's comfortable for the horse and the rider. Change is needed.
We spent years developing the Bua Saddle. It's a culmination of the best in design, the best in science and technology, and the best horse riding expertise. We're positive it's going to revolutionise the industry.